charitable giving and philanthropy are two important topics for financial advisors, but effectively utilizing those for your clients can be rather difficult. Joined today by the man who's going to help us do just that, Nicholas Palahnuk from PhilanthPro. Nicholas,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really looking forward to chatting.
Thank you, Matt.
So walk through us first, charitable giving, philanthropy. How important are these for financial advisors that are really trying to be holistic in today's day and age?
Very, very important.
Yes.
So when we look at our research, we see that advisors should be engaging their clients in these conversations, because this is really what clients want to talk about. When they're engaged in philanthropy, this is really meaningful to them. So we want advisors to connect with their clients on the matter. It's very, very important to them.
So they're thinking big picture, and charitable giving and philanthropy probably allows you to think beyond even that that client and their lifetime, and really it's all about legacy and generational planning at that point.
As well as a community. So when you
Yes.
think about these clients and what they're doing, they're not looking at just wealth creation. They're looking at giving their wealth back to society in meaningful ways, and they want to talk about that, not just about creating more wealth for themselves. So when you can meet them at that, it's a beautiful thing.
It's really about wealth impact, and your wealth having a greater impact than just yourself, your family. It's bigger. It's that community answer you just said.
Exactly. Yeah. It's out of a feeling of wanting to give back, wanting to help others around them. It's coming from a real place of authenticity for the client. And so when an advisor can connect with them on that front, it's a very, very good thing for the advisor and for the client to be able to get that advice.
And it's so smart, because I think advisors know at their core this is important, but effectively putting this in place in a financial plan is hard. What is PhilanthPro doing to really execute on that and ultimately, take it to the next level so the clients and their advisors can really execute?
Yeah, so PhilanthPro really helps clients to take that next step. So the advisor has set up the foundation or the donor advised fund with the client, and now it allows them to take the next step to start thinking about being strategic with their granting, to start thinking about what they're doing next with it. So it allows them to do that. For the advisors, it allows them to connect with the client on a deeper level. It really is a touch point on something that's very important for them. So it keeps them connected. That's what PhilanthPro is able to do.
And does it help from beginning to end? Does it help you ask the right questions so you get the right answers and the right outcomes?
Exactly. So there's three main pillars really of PhilanthPro. There's philanthropic financial planning, which guides you through asking those questions. There's real-time grant planning, which allows the client to come up with a strategy of how they want to grant their funds out. And then there's organization and management tools that help them to stay organized, stay connected with the charities they're supporting, and really to be able to manage their philanthropy.
That's amazing. And what's the reaction been like from wealth managers so far?
The reaction has been great. I mean, wealth managers have said it allows them to engage in the conversation easier because they have tools now to help them with it. They've also said that it's really easy to use. And that was really important to us as we designed the platform. And they're saying that it's definitely something really easy to use.
And I look at it from a generational standpoint. It must also help you kind of create new conversations with the next generation too.
Exactly. And that's a big thing. When we look at families, they often want to involve the next generation first in philanthropy. So this is such a way to bring them in and start that conversation, because this is where families want to pass on their values, not just talking about the overall family wealth, but saying, you know what, I want the kids involved in this specific area of our wealth.
It's amazing. PhilanthPro is doing incredible things. Nicholas, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having me. Thanks so much.
For Edge TV, I'm Matt Ackerman. Have a great day.